Where is BBC's documentary about Prince Andrew shenanigans at Epstein Island? Where is it? What about the royal family looting Africa? Where did we see that documentary? Where is it? Their support for homosexuality. One day they say do not oppose Israel, it will be called what? Anti-Semitism. Then the next day they support Palestine, killing the Jews. Why is that not anti-Semitism? And you black people, you have one problem: a white person speaks, you listen immediately. Now white people are telling you that we are waiting for a revival. Revival for what? Was it not just last month 2 children were raised from the dead? Let me tell you, if you have a child, not one, is raised from the dead in America, it will appear in books and newspapers as the greatest revival ever. Yet Africa is doing it, but if it's not done by it's never revival. And for those who support Al Jazeera, they can never come here and tell us how evil our men of God are. Let me explain why. Their leader is Muhammad. And maybe you do not know Muhammad. He married a 6-year-old. And you know what he defends himself? He said, I married a 6-year-old, but I never slept with her at 6 when she was 6. And you ask the question, when did you start sleeping with this child? At 9 years old. So why are you doing a documentary opposing a man of God? Why are you doing a documentary BBC opposing TB Joshua on morals? Yet the people you are interviewing are gays and lesbians. You don't see it, that wait a minute, use a holy man to attack this person. Not a... Black people, one day you will wake up and remember these words. There is a colonialism taking place, but it's a colonization of the minds. The Bible says it this way, that you went there screaming. Remember, when your great-grandfather were taken to Europe screaming, not wanting to go there. Then he says, but in these days and times, you shall go there with no one buying you. Right now, when I start ministering there will be people raising their hands. I want to go to America. I want to go to Europe. Is the Bible not proven right? Now you're going with no one buying you anyhow. You are applying, please let me go to America, please. Then they tell you, write English as a foreign language. What? I did Cambridge and I passed A in English, B in English. Why do I need to write English again? Until you get to Britain, then you speak with the British and you know they can't even speak their own language. And they wouldn't even pass the language that they are trying to say. Use your brains. They will start with your heroes and move from your heroes until they become zeros. And then they go to the next generation of heroes, attack them, because we are the only gatekeepers of morals and values. All right? We teach you accounts. It doesn't mean say we are accountants. How many preachers tell the truth of what the Bible says about prosperity, and yet they are broke? Our duty is to preach what is in the book. We stick to the book. Whether I'm doing it or not, I have to stick to the text. What you find is when you want to find a preacher, find a preacher who tells you what the book says. Because you'll be disappointed when he doesn't do what is in the book. The wrong thing is to defend what is wrong by using the book. Listen to me. Always understand this. There are people who seek to be different. Tell you to be Joshua was evil. Was not a man of God. All these stories that are twisted. Some of us, we know the truth and we hush. Twisted, lies. But because there are people who don't hear, you don't hear. Iwewe. Hawaii pinam room. announce numuntu wamwari uye.
When you're getting into that room, where a man of God,
Maiti muri kuenda kupi?
where do you think you're going? A man of God calls you into a room. Where do you think
I don't
you're
even know what's happening with that mic. If you can't hear your own mic, don't use it. How on earth do you say he made me lie down? Huh? What were you thinking? Spiritual operation? Where were you? What were you doing in that moment? The problem is these people are agree. When they agree to sleep with this man of God, then they realize I've not been given more money than what I had that one or received. Anger catches on. They say I was raped. Don't blame the victims. The moment you say don't blame the victims, you are agreeing that they were victims. And yet you were not there. I told you I know two liars in that whole documentary. I don't know the other 10. I can't say what I don't know. Let's say they told the truth. What were you thinking? TB Joshua is an assistant God? Deputy Jesus? Commander of the heavenly armies?
Yes.
Somebody has already heard another name, you know. I saw a video of the guy supporting me. He said, this was our senior. I said, no, that guy should never support me. There are reasons why I said in this church, I don't want to see you with the female secretary as a pastor. I have my own secretary. Where is she? Tendai, where is Tendai? She happens to be female. She happens to be female. So, and she's not married. Just as a disclaimer, this is just for entertainment purposes only. That's my sister's daughter, same father, same mother with me. Now hear this. We didn't do this because we were afraid of our pastors. No, we were preventing what the flesh would want to happen. You can never say, I will not drink alcohol ever again. Yet you are in the bottle of Bollinger.